Hey guys and gals, WrestleGamer here, Double B Billy Boudreaux, back with another video entry coming to you live from Blog TV and YouTube. Now, this one is my reaction video of the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this match had playoff implications for a couple of things. One, for the Saints. If the Saints would have won and Atlanta would have lost, then the Saints would be the #1 seed in the NFC. And they would have like home field advantage and a first round. No, yeah, I think a first round bye. It would have been a first round bye. But you know, Atlanta would have to have been defeated by Carolina, and Carolina isn't exactly a very potent team when it comes to offense, and just didn't happen. So with the Saints losing, it was basically a meaningless game. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a good team and everything, but NFC South was just way too competitive and everything like that. Now, with Tampa Bay winning, they did have a shot at getting into the playoffs. But the thing is that they would have to have the Green Bay Packers and the Giants lose, which didn't happen. Yeah, Ashley's on Skype. Say hi, Ash. But like I said, they would have to have the Giants would have to have lost, and the Packers would have to have lost, and they both won. And so with that being said, the Packers won, so they're in the playoffs. And the Saints are going to be playing again in the wild card round, NFC wild card round, next week. With I guess at the time of this video, with a minute and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, it's going to be against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the bad thing about that, guys, is yours truly, Double B, will be at the GCW Abbeville show next Saturday. So I am not going to be here, which means for Gamer Talk next Saturday, that Ashley is going to be the one hosting it. So I think Chris Ivory might have went out with a foot injury in that game. Ashley, I don't know if it was said like that. Do you know if you found out anything about that?
He was injured, yes, but I'm not sure what the nature of the injury was.
Okay. So it's going to be very interesting here. Again, it was an interesting game. At first, it looked like the Saints were on cue, on track. They were clicking, and it looks like they were on tap to actually beat the Buccaneers. But like I said, if they would have won the game, it wouldn't have meant a thing. It wouldn't have meant a thing, because Atlanta beat Carolina. And like I said on my video from last week when I just did it straight from my computer, barring well, I didn't really say it, but I was hoping for it. I had my fingers crossed and everything like that. But again, it just didn't happen. Wasn't meant to be. So the Saints, again, like I said, I am not going to take anything away from Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a good team. It was a good match. But again, it just wasn't meant to be. I guess even if the Saints have won, if the Saints would have won it, it wouldn't have meant a thing. It wouldn't have meant a thing because Atlanta beat Carolina. And everybody was picking Atlanta to beat Carolina because, again, Carolina was, well, now they're 2-13, and they're 2-13 for a reason. You got to feel bad. I kind of feel bad for the Panthers, considering the season they had, Ashley.
For Carolina is their first in the pick for the draft in April.
Yes, that is right. I still can't change the fact that I kind of feel bad for them, considering the season they had. I think at one point, I might have been in the first quarter that Atlanta had like over 100 yards of offense, and Carolina only had 1 yard net offense. So that kind of tells you the season Carolina's had. So I kind of feel bad for the Carolina franchise and what they've had to endure this year, because I've had to live it vicariously through the Saints throughout the years. I've been a Saints fan since 2000, and And trust me, the years were not kind to the Saints until as of late with Sean Payton and Drew Brees. So, with the playoffs starting next week, it's really going to be interesting to see how everything goes. So, and by the way, be sure you guys check out the YouTube channel where you also see this video. We're up to 156 subscribers on YouTube, and getting closer and closer to the goal of 200 that I've set for myself. Very, very close. But now it's official. The Seattle Seahawks are the 2010 NFC West champions, first division champion with a losing record. Huh. Think about that. They're the division champions with a losing record. It kind of tells you the state. Actually, that kind of tells you the state that the NFC West division is in the NFL right now, doesn't it?
And it shows you how strong the NFC South was if 3 teams are in contention for wildcard places today.
Yeah, but think about this. Now the NFC South has 2 teams going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And quite potentially, we could have as an NFC Championship match the Saints and the Falcons. Did you ever think about that? The 2 division rivals would be contesting for the NFC division championship, man. And I don't think that's ever happened before, where you had division rivals contesting for a conference championship,
Yes, it'd be the first time in quite a while, if it's ever happened before.
Alright, well, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure you check it out every day for a new video from yours truly, WrestleGamer, Double B, Billy Bujo. Until then, see you later, guys.